So students, there are some shapes given here. Can you identify the shapes one by one? Can you give the answers which shape it is? There are some shapes given over here. You have to identify which shape it is. You have to tell me the names of the shapes. Which shape it is?
First, triangle.
Yes.
Second,
Triangle.
square. Third, oval.
Oval. Yes.
Second, square.
Then the fourth one, this
Third,
one.
oval. Fourth,
Very good.
rectangle.
Yes.
Rectangle.
Next. Then the yellow one.
And fifth, circle.
Fifth circle. Very
Circle.
good. Okay, so you all know how the shapes looks like. Okay, everyone knows the shapes: triangle, rectangle, square, oval. Okay, so you all know how the shapes look like, and you know how the triangle is also. So you already know what is the shape of a triangle. Now, can you tell me what it is? This is a sandwich. Okay, your mama makes sandwich for you now. So when she gives you the sandwich, she cuts into two pieces, and the pieces looks like this. See, it looks like a triangle. So this is the real life example. In your surrounding also there are many things which you can relate it to triangle shape. So see the second one. This is a pizza. You all love to eat pizza, right? And whenever you are getting a slice of pizza, it looks like a triangle. So this is the pizza slice, and it looks like a triangle shape. So there are many examples in our surrounding, real life examples, which we can relate them to triangle. See, this is the garland, artificial, which we used for our birthday parties or any party. So this is the shape like a triangle. Then these are Egypt mountains. So they are also having a triangular shapes. Then more there are, see, these are the staircase, and when you find out the side partition of the staircase, it looks like a triangle. Then the next one is the roof of the house. If you'll see the roof of the house, that also looks like a triangle. See, there are many examples related to triangle. This pizza slice, then nacho chips you like to eat, then roof of the house, then the hanger, your geometrical scale, then this is the flag, the garland of birthday party, then this is the sign. Whenever you are traveling, you see many boards like this, no? So they are in a triangular shape. So whenever you go or whenever you eat something, find out that so many triangle shapes are there in our surrounding. So you people already know how the triangle shapes looks like. Now today we will learn about triangle, their parts and their properties. Okay, we will learn about triangle, their parts and their properties. So first let me tell you that what is a triangle. Okay, so a triangle is a simple closed geometrical figure bounded by three line segments. See, this is a triangle. Okay, now the name of the triangle has been given, triangle A, B and C, and it is a figure which has three line segments. When you join these collinear points, these are points, no? And when you are non-collinear points, when you join three of this, you get a shape of a triangle. So a triangle is a simple closed geometrical figure bounded by three line segments. Now we will see what are the parts of the triangle. Now there are parts of a triangle. One by one we'll see. See, the vertices, sides and angles of a triangle are called the parts of a triangle. Vertices means the points which we are joining with the segments. This is the first vertex, this is the second vertex, and this is the third vertex. So there are how many vertices? 3 vertices. Okay. Now the second part is sides. There are 3 sides of the triangles. This one side 1, then this is side 2, and this is side 3. So how many sides are there? There are 3 sides and 3 vertices. And also there are angles of a triangle. So there are also angles. Angles are also 3. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Suppose I have given a name to this triangle, triangle A, B, C. So there will be angle A, angle B, angle C. Now here 1, 2, 3 is given. So angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. So the parts of the triangles are vertices, sides, and angles. There are 3 parts of vertices, sides, 3 sides, and 3 angles. We will learn more about it, okay, with the examples. Now there is a triangle and we have to mention the vertices, sides, and angles. So first we will see the vertices. This is vertex P, then this is vertex Q, this is vertex R. Okay, so these are 3 vertices. Vertices P, vertices Q, vertex R. See, like this you have to write the vertices, vertex P, vertex Q, and vertex R. Now what we have to see? We have to see the sides. Now there are 3 sides, 1, 2, and 3. So we will give the sides with the name because the name is also given over here, P, Q, and R. So first we will see the side 1, then side 2, then side 3. Now give the name for this triangle. Give the sides name. Side PQ, then side QR, and the side third is side PR. So there are 3 sides, side PQ, side QR, and side PR. Now we will see the angles. There are 3 angles, angle P, angle Q, and angle R. See, angle P, angle Q, and angle R. So we'll the parts of a triangle, vertices, sides, and angle. So vertex P, vertex Q, and this is vertex R. And there are 3 sides, side PQ, side QR, and side PR. And the angles are angle P, angle Q, and angle R. So we'll see the example related to this, okay, afterwards. Now there are types of triangles. Now we just saw that there are parts of the triangles. Now there are types also there for the triangles. There are 2 types. First is types of triangles based on sides. And the second is types of triangle based on angles. Now based on sides, we will see how many sides are there. There are equilateral triangle, there is isosceles triangle, then there is scale and triangle. One by one we will study this in detail. Okay. So there are 2 types of triangles based on sides and based on angle. Then triangle based on sides are equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, and scale and triangle. Now students, you have to learn the names of this also. Okay. Words also you have to learn, spellings. Then based on angles is acute angle triangle, right angle triangle, and the third is obtuse angle triangle. There are three types of triangles based on angles, and there are three types of triangles based on sides. So we will study this all in detail one by one. Remember this, two types of triangles are there, triangles based on sides and triangle based on angles. First, we will study about types of triangles based on sides. So the first one will see types of triangles based on sides. The first one will be equilateral triangle. It is equilateral triangle. Now what is equilateral triangle? A triangle with all three sides equal is called an equilateral triangle. Now see, there is a triangle over here. Now the name of the triangle is given, triangle A, B and C. Now there are three sides as we studied parts of the triangles. Now all the sides of the triangles, there is a measurement given in this figure. Now the measurement is 5 centimeter for all. Okay. Now what is equilateral triangle? A triangle with all three sides equal. Equal means when there is a equal measurement on all the sides. Okay. Equal is called an equilateral triangle. So when there is an equal measurement on all the sides, then that triangle will be an equilateral triangle. See, now we'll see the measurement. What is the side AB? What is the measurement of side AB? Side AB measurement is 5 centimeter. Now the side BC, what is the measurement for the side BC? 5 centimeter. Now the third one is AC, side AC. So all the sides are having 5 centimeter. So when there is equal measurements on all the sides, that triangle will be an equilateral triangle. So like this, you have to write the answer at the end. That triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle because all the three sides of the triangles are equal. See, side AB is 5 centimeter, side BC is 5 centimeter, side AC is also having 5 centimeter. When there is when there is equal measurement to all sides, that will be an equilateral triangle. Now this was the first triangle based on side, equilateral triangle. Now we'll see the next triangle. The next triangle is isosceles triangle. Okay, this is isosceles triangle. Now what is an isosceles triangle? A triangle with two equal sides is called a isosceles triangle. A triangle with two equal sides means this is a triangle LMN and there are three sides. Okay, when the two sides of the triangles are equal, that is called an isosceles. Now see here, you can see the measurement of this triangle. The two sides of the triangle are equal. Side LM and side LN are having 5 centimeter both. But on the third side, when you see side MN, there is 6 centimeter. So that is different. So only two sides are similar. So when two sides are similar, that triangle is called a isosceles triangle. Now we'll see. First we will write down the sides. Which are the side? First side is side LM. Then the second is side LN. And the third is side MN. Then we will write the measurement. What is the measurement of side LM? Side LM is having 5 centimeter. Side LN is having 5 centimeter. And side MN is having 6 centimeter. So the two sides, this side LM and LN are having equal measurement. And MN is having 6 centimeter. So this triangle is an isosceles triangle. So triangle LMN is an isosceles triangle. Remember this, when the two sides of triangles are having same measurement, then it is an isosceles triangle. And when the three sides of triangles are equal, now before we learn equilateral, no? So that triangle was having all the sides equal. So that's why it is called equilateral triangle. Now here isosceles is having two sides equal. So that's why that this is an isosceles triangle. Now the third will be scalene triangle. Now in scalene triangle, what is a scalene triangle? See, a scalene triangle is a triangle in which all three sides have different length. Now, there is a triangle given, triangle ABC. Now, in the sides of the triangle, if you see side AB, side BC, and side AC are having some measurements, but all the measurements are different. Okay, means their measurement is different. AB is having 15 centimeter, side BC is having 32 centimeter, side AC is having 34 centimeter. So not a single one is not, the both are also different, the third one is also different. So when all the three sides are different, that is called a scalene triangle. Now we'll see side AB is, we'll first write the sides. Side AB, then the second will be side BC, and the third will be side AC. Now we'll write the measurement. What is the measurement of the side AB? Side AB is 15 centimeter. Side BC is 32 centimeter. And the third side AC is having 34 centimeter. So when you look at this measurement, you'll see that all the sides are having different measurement. When the triangle is having all the sides different measurements, that triangle is called a scalene triangle. So this triangle ABC is a scalene triangle. Okay. So when three sides are different, that will be a scalene triangle. So now see, first we've studied equilateral triangle, which are all the three sides equal. Second we studied what? The isosceles, where two sides are equal. Now what we studied? We studied the third, which was all the three sides are different. That is a scalene triangle. Now we'll solve some examples related to it. Observe the figure below and write the type of the triangle based on its sides. Now there are some examples related to triangles based on sides. Okay, we'll solve some examples. Now there is a triangle X, Y, Z. Okay, now in this triangle there are some measurement given. Students, can you tell me which triangle it looks like? There are three measurements given. The XY, then XZ and YZ are having different measurements. If you see, first, what is the step? The first step will be we have to write the sides and their measurement. The first side will be side XY. So the side XY is equal to 7 centimeter. Then the side YZ is equal to 15 centimeter. Now the third is side XZ is equal to 12 centimeter. Now when you look at this sides measurement, you come to know that all the sides are different.
Different.
Yes. So can you tell me which triangle it is?
Scalene triangle.
Scalene triangle. Very good. Well done. So this is a scalene triangle. When all the three sides are different in measurement, this is called a scalene triangle. So triangle XYZ is a scalene triangle. It's very simple to find out. First, you have to find out the measurement of the sides. You have to note down side XY is equal to 7 centimeter, side YZ is equal to 15 centimeter, then side XZ is equal to 12 centimeter. Like this, you note down. then you'll come to know that all three sides are different. Then the triangle XYZ is a scalene triangle. Very good. Now we'll see the more examples related to it. Now this was example 1. We'll see example 2. Now there is a triangle LMN and the sides are also given. So first step, what will it will be? We have to write the sides. Side LM, then side MN, and then side LN. Now all the three sides are having same measurement. Can you tell me which triangle it is? This triangle is having all the sides, all the measurements equal. See, side LM is equal to 7 centimeter, side MN is equal to 7 centimeter, side LN is equal to 7 centimeter. Which triangle it is?
Equilateral triangle.
Very good. Very nice.
Equilateral triangle.
Well done. Well done. So this is an equilateral triangle. Why? Because all the three sides are equal over here. Very good. So now we can see all the sides are equal. So this triangle LMN is an equilateral triangle. Now we come to know that these three sides are equal. That's why it is an equilateral triangle. Now we'll see more example related to it. Example 3. Now this is a triangle PQR. Okay. Now here the sides are measurements of sides are given. Now PQ is having 5 centimeter, PR is having 5 centimeter, and side QR is having 6 centimeter. Now what is the first step? We'll write the measurement of sides. Now can you?
Isosceles triangle.
Isosceles. No, very good. So first, what is the step for here? First, we have to note down the sides. Side PQ is equal to 5 centimeter. Side QR is equal to 6 centimeter. Side PR is equal to 5 centimeter. So when we look at the sides, that we come to know that the two sides of these triangles are equal. So when the two sides are equal, which triangle it is? It is an isosceles triangle. Where two sides are equal. So this triangle PQR is an isosceles triangle. See, PQ is and PR. Both the sides are equal. So that's why the triangle PQR is an isosceles triangle. Now we'll see some triangles. Okay, we'll revise it. Now in the first triangle, you'll see that triangle UVW. Okay. Now can you tell me the vertex in this? Which are their vertices? Students, in this UVW, can you tell me their vertices?
UV 4 centimeter.
No,
VW.
I'm asking you the vertices. So the vertex, like this, you have to answer when I'm asking for the vertices. Vertex U, vertex V, and vertex W. Yes. So when you are answering the vertices, you have to answer like this: vertex U, vertex V, and vertex W. Now, can you tell me the sides in this? Sides, the sides of this triangle UVW.
UV.
Side UV, like this you have to answer. Side
UV. Side VW. Side UW.
Very good. Like this you have to answer for the side. Side UV, side VW, and side UW. And for the vertex, vertex U, vertex V, and vertex W. Well done, well done. Now I want to know the measurement of this triangle. So How will I say? Side UV is equal to how much?
4 centimeter.
So side UV, like this you have to answer. Side UV is equal to 4
4
centimeter. And
V
side
side
U,
W
uh,
equal to 6 centimeter.
VW is equal to 6
U,
centimeter.
U side
Hmm.
UW equal to 4 centimeter.
So now can you tell me which triangle it is?
Is
Isosceles triangle.
triangle.
Why? Because here two sides are
Same.
having the same measurement and the third side is having different measurement. So this is an isosceles triangle. Now here the second example, look at the second triangle. Now in this triangle, name is not given. So can you give the name to this triangle? Any name, like how I have given here U, V, W. So you
Yes.
can, yes, so you can give the name to this triangle according to your wish. What you will give?
A, B, C.
Yes, very good. So you can give A, B, C. You can give any letters according to your wish. X, Y, Z, P, Q, R, L, M, N. Okay. So when there is no name for a triangle, you can put the name also, and then you can tell their vertices also. So if you are giving A, B, C, so that vertices will be vertex A, vertex B, and vertex C. Correct? Then the side will be side AB, side BC, and side AC.
AC.
Yes. Now here the measurements are given, but all the measurements, if you'll see, they are different. So this is which triangle? This is a scale and triangle. Scale and triangle because all the sides are having different measurement. Now here, the first was C. Two sides were equal. That's why it was an isosceles. Now here all the sides were different. That's why it is an scale and triangle. So it is called an scale and triangle when all the sides are different. Now if you will see the third picture of a triangle, can you name the triangle? What is the name of this triangle? Triangle. Which triangle? Name the triangle. What is the name of this triangle? Equilateral. Yes, it is an equilateral. But what is the name? P.
P, Q, Q, R, R, P.
This is PQR. Triangle PQR. Now, when you're reading a triangle, you have to read like this: triangle PQR. Now, can you tell me the vertex of this triangle?
Vertex PQ, vertex,
No,
vertex P,
vertex.
vertex Q, vertex R.
Very good. Vertex P, vertex Q, and vertex R. Now, can you name the sides of this triangle? Sides.
PQ,
Side PQ, like this.
side PQ, side
Yes.
QR, side RP.
Side RP also. Okay, very good. Well done. So you know now vertex and sides. Now can you tell me what are the measurement of these sides? What is the measurement of
Side
side
PQ
PQ?
8 centimeter, side QP, side QR 8 centimeter, side RP 8 centimeter.
Well done. Very nice. So you all know the measurements. Side PQ is 8 centimeter, side QR is 8 centimeter, side PR is 8 centimeter, RP is 8 centimeter. Now, can you tell me which triangle it is?
Equilateral triangle.
Equilateral triangle. Why it is an equilateral triangle?
Because three sides are equal centimeter.
Yes, very good. Because all the three sides are equal centimeter. So this is an equilateral triangle. So students, when all the three sides are equal, that will be equilateral triangle. When all the sides will be different, that will be scale and triangle. When the two sides will be equal, that will be isosceles triangle. So this was the triangle type of triangle based on sides, right? Now see, equilateral. Remember, equilateral triangle has three equal sides. Isosceles triangle has two equal sides, and scalar triangle has no equal sides. So with this you will get to know easily that which triangle it is. Okay, remember this: equilateral, all three sides equal; isosceles, two sides equal; and scalar has no equal sides. Now we'll see types of triangle based on angles. Now there are types of triangle based on angles also. So first is acute angle triangle. Okay. Now in this triangle, the angle's measurement is given. Now what is an acute angle triangle? An acute angle triangle is a type of triangle in which all the three internal angles of the triangles are acute. That is, they measure less than 90 degrees. So see what it is given, that when the angles in internal means inside, the internal angles are all below than 90 degree. See, this is 50 degree, this is 60 degree, this is 70 degree. So all the measurement of these angles are having less than 90 degree. So measure angle PQ is 50 degree. Measure of angle Q is 60 degree. Measure of angle R is equal to 70 degree. So when all the angles of a triangle, if it is less than 90 degree, then that triangle will be an acute angle triangle. See, triangle PQR is an acute angle triangle because all the three angles of a triangles are acute, means all less than 90 degree. This week, the concept of the acute angle, we know that when it is less than 90 degree, it will be an acute angle triangle. Okay. So this triangle PQR is an acute angle triangle because all the measurements, all the angles are less than 90 degree. Now the second is right angle triangle. Now what is right angle triangle? A triangle with one right angle is a right angle triangle. See, this is a triangle ABC and the angle B is having 90 degree. Okay, if you will measure this with your protector, you will come to know that this is a 90 degree angle. So when the measurement of any angle of a triangle is 90 degree, then that angle will be a right angle triangle. One angle is a right angle and two are acute angles. In a right angle triangles, once one angle of a triangle is 90 degree, then the other two angles. Now see here, angle A and angle C, if you see, they are less than 90 degree. That will be an acute angle. So you have to remember, in a right angle triangle, the measurement of one angle is 90 degree and the other two angles will be less than 90 degree. So that that triangle will be an right angle triangle. So this triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Now the third one is obtuse angle triangle. Now what is an obtuse angle triangle? An obtuse angle triangle is a triangle in which one of the interior angles measure more than 90 degrees. In an obtuse triangle, if one angle measures more than 90 degree, then the sum of the remaining two angles is less than 90 degree. See here, in triangle ABC, one of the angle will be more than 90 degree. Now here angle B is more than 90 degree. The measurement of this angle is 110 degree and the other two angles are less than 90 degree. So when the one angle is more than 90 degree, that triangle will be an obtuse angle triangle. See, in this you can see measure of angle B is equal to 110 degree. It's more than 90 degree. So sum of the other angle is less than 90 degree. Sum means when you add this angle A and angle C, you will get 70 degrees. So it is less than 90 degrees. So when the sum of the other angle is less than 90 degree, that triangle will be an obtuse angle triangle. When the one angle is more than 90 degree and the other two sum of their angle is less than 90 degree, that triangle will be an obtuse angle triangle. Okay, so this is an obtuse angle triangle. So tomorrow we'll learn more about it by angles. Okay, acute angle triangles will be less than 90 degree. Right angle means one angle will be having 90 degree and obtuse will be more than 90 degree. One angle will be more than 90 degree. So for today this much only. Tomorrow in detail we'll study about angles and their properties also. Okay students, so have a good day.